Aye, lads.
Okay, so today we have the highest win rate deck on the Mythic ladder for standard best of one of the last 7 days. This is not an exact port of that list because that list actually had Hotshot Mechanic instead of Recruitment Officer, and it didn't have any Mishra's Foundries, but I have added 2 Mishra's Foundries and I've added 4 Recruitment Officers because Recruitment Officer is essentially, with no vehicles in the deck, it's essentially a strict upgrade. It looks like it was just a, there was just people that didn't have the wild cards for those cards that were, so, the Mishra's Foundry is almost a strict upgrade on 2 planes, but of course there will be some games where it being colourless mana will have an impact, but in more games than not, I think the Mishra's Foundry should be an upgrade too. So we've taken the highest win rate deck in the ladder right now, made it a little bit better. Let's play some games, see what happens. Alright, we're into game 1, we're on the play. No 1-drop, but a solid curve. Let's give it a go. So the interesting thing about this deck is it's not soldiers. The highest win rate deck in standard this week is in Mono White, not soldiers. I've got to be honest, I wouldn't have expected. I didn't expect it when I looked up the data. So let's let's see why it's the highest win rate deck, huh? Alright, what do you go for? Adeline or Peacekeeper? I think with a lifelinker in play, we kind of want to go for Peacekeeper, but with a clear attack, you kind of want to go for Adeline, huh? Yeah, let's go Peacekeeper, man, especially on the play, right? What do they have here? They've got a Lightning Strike, an End of Festivities, and 2 Warfares. But we have to name Lightning Strike, right? Or Peacekeeper just dies anyway. If I name Warfare, they can just do Lightning Strike my Peacekeeper and End the Festivities my Adversary, and then their Warfares will be untaxed anyway. Alright, hello Lightning Strike, where are you? There we go. Big lifelink attack there, feels good. So I expect to see... Wow, they do go for End the Festivities. Alright, very interesting. Okay, so we're definitely playing Initiate, but then we've got a choice again between Adeline and Peacekeeper. Well, I mean, now I want to tax the Warfare, no? So if we're not playing Adeline, we should attack first. Let's go with another Peacekeeper. It's another End of Festivities, okay. Mechanized Warfare, please. So now their Warfares cost 5, their Lightning Strike costs 4. Let's get this Initiate down. They're getting in for some damage with the Adversary right now, but that's okay. Another Kamano is okay. Damn, these Peacekeepers are looking nice, huh? They are looking nice. I'm speechless. What was that? Okay, GG. Next game. Game 2 on the draw this time. I mean, this is a snap keep. Let's see what we're up against this time. Esper Legends, maybe? Mardu, maybe? Orzhov, maybe, I suppose. Yeah, Mardu. Okay. There's a Bank Buster. Initiate's pretty good against Bank Buster. Intrepid Adversary is not really the turn 2 play you want to make against a grindy mid-range deck, but no Fables, so must be a removal spell of sorts. If I go for Peacekeeper after combat, they'll probably kill my adversary during combat. If I go for Adeline now, they'll kill my Adeline, but then I'll get to get a training trigger, which is not terrible. But yeah, let's go for Peacekeeper here. Peacekeeper can really slow down like a big clunky deck like Mardu. Wait, they let us attack? Ah, okay. Yeah, that's no problem. Let's see what we're up against here. Okay. I'm gonna name Bankbuster. Warden, I mean, they're just so far away from the Warden, right? We don't want to let them draw. So now it costs them now 4 mana to draw for the Bankbuster. Costs them 2 mana to crew their Bankbuster. Now I believe it is time for Adeline. They do go for the draw. Okay. No reason to use... We could have used our Initiate counters to destroy the Bankbuster, but no reason to when we've already got attacks on it. They do... These Wardens, they are coming in, but we already have a huge board, man. Yeah, we take another clean win. Okay, I mean, I'm starting to see why this deck wins games. Let's go next. Alright, we're in again. We're kind of steamrolling the ladder. We seem to have just a good hand every game, so... Yeah, I mean, this is just a basic mono white aggro, but it's getting the job done. Not messing around with any soldier synergies, just using the good kind of off... The good non-soldier creatures. Peacekeeper, Adeline, Adversary, Initiate, and just running through the opponents so far anyway. There's a Kamano, looks like another mono red. So the last time we played against mono red, they didn't kill our adversary. Hopefully that happens again. Just one lifelink swing off of this adversary and it just makes it so hard for their deck to win at any point. Alright, that's a good end of festivities. I will concede that. It's also a good Brutal Cathar though. Alright, we got a fighter this time, okay. Our first true challenger. Another Kamano, alright. So no blocks. Let's get in, get our Adeline token going. And we can play the Recruitment Officer as well. I'd quite like to go to nighttime to get another Cathar trigger, but we're not really ready for that yet. We'd have to take too much of a hit there to do that. Okay, here comes Squee. Squee, no attacks. Well, that's very interesting, isn't it? Well, this might be our time to go for the... nighttime. I guess we'll go to... Depending on what their blocks are on the Adeline here. Okay, Okay, with no blocks on Adeline, I think we will flip tonight. We can make use of our mana with the Recruitment Officer, and this is why I added the Recruitment Officer over just the random 2-1. I think it makes a lot of sense. Opponent flips back for us. Double spell. Another Guardian or an Adversary. Oh, you gotta take the Adversary, right? Who do you eat? I think it's either the Flyer or the Squee. I think given that we're going to be playing the Adversary out, let's go ahead and take the Squee, because it means that our Adeline attack also is a lot better here, because our token is actually a 2-2 and is much harder. The token that Adeline creates is a 2-2 and is therefore much harder to block. Or much less efficient to block, let's say. We don't lose a huge chunk of our board to another end of festivities, which is nice. There's a Squee, okay. A chick, sorry. They can bring out that chick with a big attack. They do go for the attack. We'll take a block. We'll take a block. We'll take 5 damage, go to 3 and win. Okay. Adeline, man. Adeline. Oh, we've been sleeping on Adeline. We win again. Give me another one. Let's go. Alright, we're into game 4 here. On the play again. Not a bad hand, I've got to say. We'll start with the Recruitment Officer, I guess. I mean, it attacks for 2, right? Okay. Okay. We're coming in with a fast start here. 1-drop into 2 1-drops into Adeline, then maybe into a Paragon. So what's opponent playing? Is it Esper mid-range, Esper Legends? Let's see. Cut down is fine. Just keep it going. Alright, this is going to be tough for opponent. What a start. What a bunch of creatures. Oh no, a different Triumph. Oh, could it be a board wipe next turn? I mean, I guess it could. Alright, they go for March. Damn, that's a bit scary, man. I was hoping to actually pass here without using the Paragon, but I think we're going to have to cast it now. Or do we? Cut down and March, man. 2 different Triomes. I'm getting spooked out. I am spooked. Okay, let's just play it, I suppose. Let's just play it out. They won't kill all of my creatures with 1 guard. Okay, just an Archangel. Alright. Adversary, huh? So Adversary pump. If they block a Recruitment Officer, they're on 11, and they're taking 4, 6, 9, they go to 2. Well, that seems dumb. Let's just play the Adversary and only attack with the Paragon, I guess. The Paragon gets them to 4 anyway, but we don't lose a creature. Damn, man, opponent's holding on, huh? How are they not dead, dude? This is crazy. I guess 2 removal spells into 2 Archangels. It's not bad. Just got to make sure we're getting our Paragon value while we can. Okay, Lauren is fine. Bankbuster is fine. Let's go Initiate, which can blow up the Bankbuster eventually, and for now we'll name Bankbuster with our Peacekeeper, just to make it a bit more expensive. So now they have to pay 2 to crew it, they have to pay an extra 2 to draw. we need a Cathar, man, to get this Archangel out of the way. Or another Adversary would be good, because then we can attack with the Recruitment Officers as well. The problem is that right now they're essentially on 12. Which is not good. The Peacekeeper can attack though, which is nice. They pass, okay. So I think I will get in with a Peacekeeper. Even if the Peacekeeper dies in combat here, it can still be replayed by the Paragon, which is not the worst. Hopefully they haven't top decked an Emperor, because a plus on the Archangel would suck. Okay, that's no problem. We'll name the Bankbuster again. And we also get to play Thalia out too. Siphon Insight, okay. Insanely greedy build from opponent, but it's working out for them so far, man. Gotta say, it's working out so far. We're starting to get such a huge board that we might actually even be able to attack into these Archangels soon. Does depend what they've stolen from us. Hopefully they cast it this turn. They stole our goddamn Cathar, man. Disgusting. Wow, they didn't take the Paragon. Okay, greedy. Greedy, greedy, greedy. There's a land. Okay, so we can activate the Officer and get a Guardian down. There's another Adversary, this time with a bit more mana. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, we're looking good for a big attack next turn. Opponent's drawing cards, but so are we. I mean, they're paying 4 mana for a Bankbuster activation thanks to the Peacekeeper. But we're also paying 4 with the Officer, so it's actually quite a... At this point, it's kind of a fair trade. And you never know, I mean, they might run out of removal spells at some point, right? Although the Lauren will be helping them to find more. The Lorion's helping me to find adversaries and lands to make a big adversary, so... This one is face up though, so the opponent will know to play around it if they can. But even if the adversary dies, we've got the Guardian down finally, and the Guardian is a big attacker. And they do pass. Okay. Well, let's go adversary first. I think it is actually, unfortunately it's so unlikely that the adversary survives that I think we can still only attack with the Guardian, but they will probably let me go to combat first, yes. So it will make our enlist better at least. And we will enlist. I don't know, man. I don't want to tap my Peacekeeper. I don't want to tap my Thalia. I don't want to tap my Paragon. I guess I'll enlist one of my officers. I don't want to tap the Peacekeeper, Thalia, or Paragon because of Emperor. At least not... I don't want to tap it unless we're attacking with them, at least. Then I could maybe justify it, but... Okay, so there's the go for the throat, yep. On the adversary, which we can replay with the Paragon if it survives for another turn. We'll bottom those. See what blocks opponent goes for. Did they have another removal spell? They were hovering the Paragon there. Kinda sus. There's a march, okay. Another Peacekeeper, okay. I guess I actually... Yeah, maybe I could have kept that land on top for an 8 planes adversary. The problem is that the adversary is kinda past its sell-by date by now. Like, it is threatening, but it's also just so unlikely that it'll ever stay alive. But we are... Opponent is starting to get a lot of draws off now, so we are kind of running out of time. I think we're going to have to attack with our next adversary pump turn, assuming that the adversary is not going to die. So we can go Peacekeeper... 1 adversary pump or 2 adversary pumps. Well, with these 2 ones and the 3-4 lifelinkers, we have to pump it twice here. And the time has come, I think, guys. We need this big attack to go through. Don't attack with a 3-3 because it gives them a good Archangel block. Everything else can get in. And it looks like we are going to get our big attack off, so our patience pays off. At least a little bit. Damn, what a game, man. 2 Archangels, a stolen Cathar, Void Rend, multiple marches, go for the throat, cut down Eiganjo. Okay, looks like both of the Archangels are dying, which certainly makes it easier to attack in future turns. Okay. Remember, they are unable to crew here to get a Bankbuster block because the Peacekeeper does make it cost 2 mana to crew. Yeah, I'll take all of this. Goes for a draw again, alright. Okay. They're still not dead. But all of a sudden our board's looking quite juicy. And we are battling to the end here. Four damage to go. The recruitment officers still got 2 in place, so we can be activating those. We've got hopeful initiates that we can activate. He took our adversary out of the graveyard there. Well, let's try a Peacekeeper. Let's at least see what we're up against here. We'll be able to know if our adversary's going to die or not. It is, okay. Wandering Emperor. Still just ripping endless removal spells. Okay, so what's going on with the attacks here? They are on 5. They've got 3 blockers. They're taking 4. They're going to 1. They're going to 1, man? Are you serious? Okay. But actually, I need to do Takinuma. Need to name Takinuma. Yeah. Otherwise, they will be able to get back one of their angels, right? And cast it in the same turn, and the angel is actually a little bit better than Wandering Emperor. God, what a game. What a freaking game. Yep, they go to 1. I could use my 2 hopeful initiate counters here to destroy the Bankbuster, but I think we're just playing Paragon 1-drop, right? And we're just trying to win this goddamn game next turn. I'll take a hopeful initiate, I suppose. It's got training. They are on 1 life. They have a taxed Takinuma, which will cost them 6 mana to activate. There we go. They take the angel, only 4 mana left over though. Yep, they ping the officer. Okay. And we have a big adversary, and they should be dead, no? Okay, maybe not dead. What a grind! Look at what we just beat, though. Take a look at what we just beat. Bear in mind they even stole a Cathar from our deck using the Siphon Insight. All that? That seems like a good a good example of why this deck might be the highest win rate deck in Standard right now. I mean it is. Over the last week in the Mythic Ladder, this is the highest win rate deck, so what I mean is that this game is kind of a proof of why that is true. Mono White, you know, Mono White basic bees, no soldier shenanigans, no messing around, just good white creatures with some Paragon value. Yeah. Wins games in the Mythic Ladder. Confirmed.
Ecuador. Ecuador.